Tonight, on Raw, the best in the world walked into Roman Reigns' yard, and the entire WWE universe held its breath for every single second. If you have been waiting your entire wrestling life for a match that felt genuinely historic the moment it was announced, tonight was your night. February 23, 2026. Circle it. Frame it. Because Raw just delivered one for the ages. What is up, Suplex Rumble Nation? Welcome back to the greatest wrestling analysis channel on YouTube, the place where we celebrate, break down, and go deep on every moment that makes this sport absolutely unforgettable. I am your host, and tonight we are talking about a match that had the internet completely paralyzed. Roman Reigns vs. CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship on Raw. Free television. Monday night. Delivered like a premium live event main event. If you are new to the channel, subscribe right now. Hit that notification bell. And drop a comment below telling me one word, just one word, that sums up how you felt watching this match. Let's go. Before we talk about the match itself, and trust me, we are going to talk about every detail, we need to honor the journey that brought us here. Because great championship matches don't happen in a vacuum. They are built on weeks, months, sometimes years of storytelling. CM Punk. The best in the world. A man whose relationship with professional wrestling is one of the most complicated, passionate, turbulent love stories in the history of the business. Every time CM Punk steps through that curtain, you feel it differently than you feel anyone else. There is a weight to it. A history. A sense that this man has something to prove to himself, to the industry, and to every single fan who never stopped believing in him. Roman Reigns. The tribal chief. The head of the table. A man who spent years redefining what a WWE superstar could be in terms of character depth, physical presence, and championship prestige. Whether Roman walks out as a hero or a villain on any given night, the result is always the same: appointment television. The build to this match on Raw was a collision of two generational forces. Punk's razor-sharp promo work cutting through Roman's tribal authority narrative like a knife. Roman's cold, calculating responses reminding everyone that he does not get rattled, he gets even. The verbal warfare alone could have carried a pay-per-view. But WWE gave us the physical confrontation on Raw, February 23, 2026, and that decision alone deserves a standing ovation. Let's set the scene, because the atmosphere inside that arena before the first bell even rang was something extraordinary. The crowd was split, and beautifully so. Half of that building was riding with CM Punk, chanting his name, holding signs, fully invested in the idea that tonight could be the night. The best in the world adds World Heavyweight Champion to his legendary resume. The other half? Standing firmly in Roman Reigns' yard, acknowledging the tribal chief, trusting the process of a man who has proven time and time again that when it matters most, he delivers. That split energy, that genuine, organic divide in the audience is something you simply cannot manufacture. That is what happens when you book two legitimate icons against each other. Both men have earned real, passionate, deeply personal fan loyalty. And when those two fan bases collide inside one arena, the electricity is something you can almost physically feel through your screen. Commentary set the stakes perfectly. This was not just a championship match. This was a clash of philosophies. CM Punk's relentless pursuit of proving he belongs at the very top of the mountain versus Roman Reigns' absolute conviction that the top of the mountain is his address and nobody else's. The ring announcer introduced both competitors. The championship was held high, and then the bell rang. From the opening bell, both men made an immediate statement with their body language alone. No reckless charging in. No cheap shots. Just two elite competitors circling each other with the mutual respect of men who know exactly how dangerous the person across the ring truly is. The early exchanges were a masterclass in professional wrestling psychology. Punk went to work targeting Roman's left arm, a methodical, intelligent game plan from someone who understands that to defeat a physical specimen like Roman Reigns, you cannot simply overpower him. You have to dismantle him, piece by piece, joint by joint. Roman, for his part, absorbed the early technical assault with that signature stoic patience before suddenly exploding with a shoulder tackle that nearly turned CM Punk inside out. The crowd erupted. Roman stood over Punk, staring down with those cold, calculating eyes, sending one clear message: feel free to bring your strategy. I'll bring my power. The back and forth in the first act was breathtaking. Every exchange felt earned. Every near fall, and there were several, generated genuine panic in the building. This wasn't choreography. This was storytelling through athletic competition at the absolute highest level. Punk hit a running high knee in the corner that had the arena on its feet. Roman responded with a drive-by that nearly took Punk's head off at ringside. The pace was relentless. The intensity never dipped for a single second. As the match entered its second act, the momentum began swinging in dramatic, crowd-popping fashion. CM Punk locked in the Anaconda Vice and the entire arena gasped. Roman Reigns, a man of extraordinary physical strength, clawed and fought with everything he had. The camera caught Roman's face grimacing, jaw clenched, refusing to submit with every fiber of his being. Punk wrenched it tighter. Roman's arm began to drop once, twice. On the third attempt, Roman roared back to life, powering out in a moment of pure adrenaline that shook the building. The crowd reached a fever pitch that I genuinely do not have adequate words to describe. Roman fired back with a ferocity that reminded everyone why he has been at the summit of this industry for as long as he has. A series of Superman punches, each one landing with that thunderous impact, set up what looked like the inevitable spear. Punk read it, sidestepped, rolled Roman up 1, 2. Roman kicked out with authority, and Punk was back on his feet before Roman fully processed what just happened. The sequence that followed was edge of your seat, hands over your mouth, screaming at your television. Professional wrestling. Back and forth. Back and forth. Neither man willing to yield. Neither man able to put the other away. This was championship match psychology operating at peak perfection. Punk went for the GTS go to sleep, the move that has ended countless careers and captured countless championships. Roman slipped out. Grabbed Punk. Spear out of absolutely nowhere. 1, 2. Punk kicked out. The arena lost its collective mind. After that near fall, both men were on the mat, breathing hard, every previous high-impact moment written across their bodies, but neither man was done. What came next was the kind of professional wrestling that transcends sports entertainment and enters the territory of genuine athletic drama. Both men slowly rising, eyes locking across the ring, the crowd buzzing at a frequency that felt almost sacred. Punk hit a second GTS attempt, connecting clean this time. Roman crumpled. Punk hooked the leg. 1, 2. Roman's shoulder came off the mat at the absolute last possible millisecond. The disbelief on CM Punk's face told the entire story. He had delivered his finishing move with precision and power, and Roman Reigns refused to stay down. What followed was the finishing sequence, and it was executed with the kind of timing and drama that you simply cannot teach. I will not spoil every detail here, because if you have not watched the full match yet, you owe it to yourself to experience that finish completely fresh. What I will say is this: the final moments of this match were worthy of the main event of any premium live event WWE has ever produced. The crowd reaction to the finish was genuine, raw, and emotional in a way that reminded every single one of us why professional wrestling holds such a powerful place in our hearts. Beyond the action, beyond the near falls and the finishing sequences and the crowd reactions, this match mattered for reasons that extend into the larger landscape of WWE in 2026. First, it proved that Raw in 2026 is committed to delivering genuine main event caliber content on a weekly basis, not saving everything for premium live events, not treating the weekly audience as a secondary consideration. This match was a statement that Monday Night Raw is appointment television, full stop. Second, both CM Punk and Roman Reigns elevated each other in ways that only truly elite performers can. After a match like this, both men walk away with more prestige than they entered with, regardless of the result. That is the hallmark of a truly great professional wrestling match. Third, the storytelling implications going forward are enormous. Whether this match ends a chapter or opens a new one, the events of February 23, 2026 will be referenced in WWE programming for months to come. These are the moments that storylines are built around. These are the moments that define eras. Alright, Suplex Rumble Nation prediction time. Let's talk about where things go from here. Prediction 1: this is not the last time these two men share a ring. The match on Raw was chapter 1 of a rivalry that has the potential to run deep into 2020 SIX's premium live event calendar. A rematch at a major event with a stipulation attached feels not just likely but absolutely necessary. Prediction 2: the result of this match will have a ripple effect across the entire Raw roster. Whoever walked out with that championship has a target on their back from every top competitor on the brand. The championship picture on Raw is about to get very, very crowded. Prediction 3: CM Punk will deliver a promo in the coming weeks that references this match in a way that reframes the entire narrative. Punk is at his most dangerous not immediately after a big moment but in the weeks that follow, when he has had time to process and weaponize his emotions into words. Prediction 4: Roman Reigns' response to the outcome of this match.